This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanu Etiololade. The major headlines. Dangote versus Lupeng. Union insists on strike. Meets FG orders today. No need for strike during talks. Education Minister tells ASU. Natasha to resume Senate after London trip. Lawyer. Brothers Vivor's defection to ADC, ST, LP. Yeye Mofin of Lagos. Leila Fowler is dead. Sports. Nnadozie named MVP. Keeps clean slate on WSL debut. Entertainment. Afrima. Davido. Ira Star. Burna Boy. Battle for Artist of the Year. News in detail. Dangote versus Lupeng. Union insists on strike. Meets FG orders today. The Nigeria Union of Petroleum and National Gas Workers on Sunday declared that it would still embark on strike beginning from today, despite the intervention of the federal government to address the grievances of the union. Lupeng President Williams Akporia confirmed that the federal government had reached out to the union on the need to avert the strike. He however insisted that industrial action would go ahead pending the outcomes of the meeting with the government today. The union had on Friday announced that it would begin an industrial action on September 8, 2025. A development that could lead to fuel scarcity. His decision stemmed from Dangote Petroleum Refinery's plan to import 4,000 compressed national gas power trucks for direct fuel distribution to retailers. Although the scheme earlier scheduled to begin on Monday, August 15, was delayed by logistics challenges in China. The refinery said it would kick off once a substantial number of the trucks arrived. But in a statement jointly signed by Akporia and the General Secretary, Afolabi Olawale, on Friday, Lupeng accused the Dangote refinery of anti-labor practices that threaten the livelihoods of members of its petroleum tanker drivers branch. No need for strike during talks, Education Minister tells ASU. Education Minister Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa said yesterday that all is being done to keep tertiary institutions running. According to him, a holistic negotiation with various unions is going on, and it is needless going on strike during the talks. He urged the unions that have served strike notice to shelve their plan. Dr. Alausa said government was making concerted efforts to meet the demands of the union to prevent disruption in academic activities. But he insisted that government would not rush into any agreement that has not been properly negotiated. Alausa, who spoke with the press last night, pleaded with the unions to be patient as government makes attempts to address the contentious issues. Troops hit terrorists in nationwide crackdown. Troops had the weekend swooped on terrorists, bandits, and other criminal elements across the country, killing many and seized arms and ammunition. The raid, which took place between end of last week and yesterday, dealt a serious blow on insurgents. Army spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Apollonia Enele and brigade spokesperson gave accounts of how the criminals were neutralized in the northwest, northeast, and north central. Members of the Eastern Security Network in Southeast also suffered huge losses. In the South-South, all thieves gave a dose of the military firepower. In the Southwest, suspected armed robbers, kidnappers, and drug dealers got a raw deal. During the sustained week-long crackdown, Army Lieutenant Colonel Anele said troops rescued many kidnapped victims, recovered assorted firearms, ammunition, and seized illicit substances. According to her, in the Northeast, troops of 117th Task Force Battalion, supported by the Civilian Joint Task Force and vigilantes, engaged terrorists at Yamumuze in Chibok local government area of Borno State, neutralizing one and seized an AK-47 rifle magazine and 24 rounds of ammunition. Natasha to resume Senate after London trip, lawyer. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, who represents Kogi Central, will return to the National Assembly later this month after completing a 6-month suspension, a lawyer has confirmed. Speaking in Abuja, a counsel, Victor Giwa, disclosed that the senator was on vacation in London but had already made plans to resume plenary alongside her colleagues when the Senate reconvenes on September 23rd. Actually, she's ready to resume her term. She's in London. Everything is in place. The 6 months has expired. The only thing left is a resumption, Giwa said. The lawyer added that the Senate's leadership was not expected to obstruct a return. We have been told that even the leadership of the Senate is ready to welcome her. So that's the situation at the moment. There is no obstacle at all, he assured. Akpoti Uduaghan was suspended on March 6, following allegations of insubordination after she rejected a change of her designated seat during plenary. Rhodes Vivor's defection to ADC, ST, LP. The Labour Party on Sunday criticized its former Lagos governorship candidate, Gbadebo Rhodes Vivor, over his sudden defection to the African Democratic Congress, describing the move as hasty and ill-advised. Rhodes Vivor, who flew the LP flag in the 2023 governorship election in Lagos, formally declared his switch to the ADC on Saturday at an event in Alimosho, Lagos State. The event, initially disrupted by security operatives before being relocated, was part of a broader coalition of opposition parties under the ADC platform, aimed at unseating the ruling All Progressive Congress in 2027. In his declaration speech, Rhodes Vivor said joining the ADC was part of building a united front against the APC. But LP dismissed this decision as premature, arguing that Rhodes Vivor should have taken a cue from the party's 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi, who has continued to engage opposition parties without leaving the LP. Yeye Morphin of Lagos, Leila Fowler, is dead. Chief Mrs. Leila Ufemia Akinke Fowler, the distinguished Yeye Morphin of Lagos and founder of the acclaimed Vivian Fowler Memorial College of Girls, is dead. Her death was confirmed by Basharun J.K. Randu, who disclosed to journalists that she died on Saturday morning at age 91. Born on March 23, 1933, in Lagos, Chief Fowler lived a life defined by resilience, service, and groundbreaking achievements across multiple fields. She received her early education at CMS Girls School, Lagos, before proceeding to Queen of the Rosary College, Onitsha, where she obtained a senior Cambridge certificate in 1951. Her career began in teaching, but she later pursued nursing in London at the prestigious St. Thomas Hospital. Driven by ambition and determination, she transitioned to law, studying at Middle Temple, where she was called to bar in 1962. She returned to Nigeria the following year and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1963. Chief Fowler practiced law both with established chambers and through her own firm, specializing in insurance law and consultancy. Her dedication to public service was evident in her role as a councillor in the Lagos City Council between 1978 and 1980. She was deeply involved with the Nigerian Bar Association, the Nigerian Red Cross, and the Corona Schools Trust Council. Sports. Nnadozie named MVP, keeps clean sheets on WSL debut. Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie began life for her new club Brighton and Hove Albion in brilliant fashion, as she kept a clean slate and scooped the Player of the Match award, following her team's goalless draw in their 2025-2026 Women's Super League opener against visiting Aston Villa on Sunday. The 24-year-old, who joined Brighton during the summer transfer window following her departure from French side Paris FC, made her debut in goal for coach Dario Fidosic's side as match day one of the new WSL campaign kicked off. Nnadozie had a busy afternoon, but she came up big in the home fixture as she produced 4 saves to deny the Villains and ensure her goal was not breached as Brighton earned a share of the spoils. She also made 46 touches throughout the entire 90 minutes of the fixture, which saw her pick up the Player of the Match accolade in her very first official outing in the English Women's Top Flight division. In all, the fixture between both sides was tightly contested, with either team creating limited clear-cut goal scoring opportunities. Entertainment. Afrima, Davido, Ira Star, Burna Boy battle for Artist of the Year. 3 Nigerian music heavyweights, Ira Star, Burna Boy, and Davido, will be contesting for Artist of the Year at the 11th edition of the All African Music Awards, Afrima. It was reported that Burna Boy, Davido, and Charlie Puppy dominated the list of the 2025 Afrima nominations across Africa. Davido and Burna Boy bagged 5 nominations each, while Charlie Puppy got 4, including Artist of the Year and Song of the Year. Rema secured 3 nominations, including Artist of the Year. Ira Star, who was nominated in 2 categories, is also the Artist of the Year contest, with other big stars Burna Boy, Davido, and El Gran Tutu. Global public voting commences from September 10th. Recap of the major headlines. Dangote vs. Nupeng. Union insists on strike, meets FG orders today. No need for strike during talks, Education Minister tells ASU. Natasha to resume Senate after London trip, lawyer. Rhodes People's defection to ADC-ST, helping. Yeye Morphin of Lagos, Leila Fowler is dead. Sports. Nnamdi named MVP, keeps clean sheet on WSL debut. Entertainment. Afrima, Davido, Ira Star, Burna Boy, battle for Artist of the Year. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer, Olanueti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanueti Ololade. Have a productive Monday. God bless Ifako Jai.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.